Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled at the edge of a vast forest, lived a humble woodcutter. Every day, he ventured into the woods to chop wood and earn his living. One day, as he journeyed deeper into the forest than usual, he stumbled upon a surprising sight, a frail, old fox lying on the ground. The fox looked weak and unable to hunt, its eyes filled with a sorrowful longing. The woodcutter felt a pang of pity but quickly shook it off. "I must focus on my work," he told himself. He picked up his axe and began chopping a sturdy tree nearby, ignoring the fox. As the day wore on, he heard a rustling sound and looked up to see a majestic tiger emerge from the thick underbrush, dragging a freshly hunted deer in its powerful jaws. The woodcutter's heart pounded in his chest. Fearful for his life, he quickly climbed the nearest tree and hid among the branches, watching intently. The tiger tore into its prey, devouring the deer with gusto. Once it had its fill, the tiger left, leaving behind the remains of its feast. Moments later, the old fox slowly dragged itself over to the leftovers and began to eat. The woodcutter watched in amazement as the fox, too weak to hunt on its own, found a way to survive. How remarkable, the woodcutter thought. This fox, despite its frailty, is provided for by nature. If the fox can survive without lifting a paw, surely I don't need to work so hard either. God will provide for me, too. With this newfound belief, the woodcutter climbed down from the tree and returned home empty-handed, determined to let fate take care of him. Days passed, and he waited for food to come his way, just as it had for the fox. However, no food arrived. He began to grow weaker and weaker, his strength fading as hunger gnawed at him. On the third day, on the verge of collapse from starvation, he cried out in desperation, "Why, God? Why do you let me suffer when you provided for the fox?" To his astonishment, a radiant light appeared before him, and a voice, gentle yet firm, spoke. "My child, I have indeed provided a lesson for you. But you have chosen to see only half of it." The woodcutter, bewildered, asked, "What do you mean, Lord?" "Look again," the voice continued, "at the tiger and the fox. I did not intend for you to be like the helpless fox, waiting passively for sustenance. Instead, learn from the tiger, strong, capable, and active. I gave you strength and skills so you could fend for yourself and contribute to the world around you. Use them." The woodcutter realized his mistake. He had misunderstood the lesson. God had provided the means for his survival, but he had to take action. He thanked the divine presence for the guidance and, with renewed vigor, set out for the forest once more. This time, he worked harder than ever before, cutting wood with gratitude in his heart and a deeper understanding of life's lessons.